Hello, you're watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. Early next week, the financial markets are going to keep an eye on the following economic statistics. On Tuesday, the Reserve Bank of Australia will announce its decision about the benchmark interest rate for September. The level of 1.50% is forecasted to remain unchanged. The Reserve Bank of Australia has kept the key interest rate unchanged in August. The RBA has held the cash rate at a record low of 1.5%, a move predicted by most industry pundits amid mixed economic conditions. Growth has picked up a bit and the RBA is optimistic, but inflation and wages remain too low. Property prices are falling in some regions. The housing construction cycle has peaked and uncertainty remains around the outlook for consumer spending. So the bank chooses the best decision to hold rates. On Wednesday, a GDP report will come out in Australia for the second quarter. In the first quarter of this year, gross domestic product expanded by 1% in Australia. Annual growth sprang ahead to 3.1%. The result just topped market forecast of growth of 0.9% for the quarter and 2.8% on year. Australia's economy entered its 27th year without a recession, thanks to bumper exports and a jump in business investment, although uncertainty over the outlook for household consumption and global trade remains a worry. On Wednesday, the Bank of Canada will also announce its benchmark interest rate for September. Experts predict that the Bank of Canada is unlikely to change its monetary policy course and will keep the interest rate at 1.5%. The previous time, as expected by most analysts, the Bank of Canada raised its overnight lending rate by 25 basis points to 1.5%. That was the fourth time the bank raised rates in a year after years of low rates. The decision to hike the benchmark rate comes despite rising trade tensions with the United States. Following the announcement, the bank released a statement that expressed concern about global pressures, more particularly those coming from the uncertainty in NAFTA negotiations and the recent tariffs implemented by the Trump administration on Canadian steel and aluminium. Besides, early next week, the following data will be out. On Monday, retail sales will be published in Australia. On Tuesday, manufacturing PMI from ISM will be out in the United States. On Wednesday, PMIs will be released in Japan, China and the UK. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar prepared for you by InstaForex TV team with me, Kate Stichina. We wish you profitable deals with InstaForex.